Hello and welcome, everyone. I hope you're all having a good day. We've got some sunshine here, which you can see, which is really welcome. Just want to cleanse our space, cleansing the cards, cleansing myself. Just provide some sacred, safe space. Okay, so as promised, I was mentioning in a previous video, I think the two-part video, if you missed it, I did Armadillo Spirit, that's what came out, and the video cut off partway through, and so there's a part 1 and a part 2 for anyone who may have missed those. And in one of those parts, and I don't recall which one right now, I mentioned that during a meditation I was guided to specifically look at certain animals, and a whole list came really quickly during the meditation, so I stopped and tried to scribble them all down really fast while I had them all. And so the very first one that came out was turkey spirit, so I decided today that's what we're gonna look at. Give with gratitude and grace, number 61. Give with gratitude and grace. Okay, so that's what we're going to focus on today, is turkey spirit. And with that in mind, I also mentioned that there was a book that I had. There's Teddy Andrews, I think I mentioned his name. Try to get this in there. Animals Speak is the name of the book. And so I looked up turkey spirit, and a few things kind of popped out. I'm not going to read everything in the book, but what I will say is the keynote is shared blessings and harvest, which kind of goes with giving with gratitude and grace, the concept of giving and sharing, which also brings up the concept of community in my mind. So in Teddy Andrews' book, the cycle of power that he relates to turkey spirit is autumn, which is interesting that the cycle of power would be one of the times that turkeys, at least locally where I'm from, are hunted. They're usually hunted fall and spring. The turkey is sometimes called the earth eagle. It has a long history and association with spirituality and honoring earth and the earth mother. It's a symbol of all the blessings that the earth contains, along with the ability to use them to their greatest advantage. And I think that's significant, using what we have to our greatest advantage. And especially right now with the economy and the things that are going on, I really don't know anyone who is in a mindset of just spending. I mean, there are probably people, but in my local circle, most people are conserving right now and maybe even stocking up a little bit just to be on the safe side as the inflation and things take off. So I'll just mention that. The turkey can live to be 12 years old, and 12 is a significant number in the earth that revolves around the sun in 12 months, reflecting a tie between the turkey and honoring life cycle of the earth. Yes. Those who have a turkey as a totem can usually expect a year of harvest, so that may be significant for someone. Turkeys are native to our continent, and I'm in North America, and they were raised by the Aztecs and the Mayans, and every part of the turkey had usefulness. They were used as food, their feathers were used for decorations, and their bones were used to make whistles. I thought that was interesting. Kind of reminds me of the buffalo and how the buffalo was utilized in every way possible and nothing was wasted. Turkey is one of the most adaptable birds. Once threatened, it is now surviving strongly again in the wild. Its greatest threat is the loss of habitat. Although they can adapt to most environments, their preference is for forested lands. Their diet is varied, but they can eat up to a pound of acorns a day, and nuts and acorns have often been associated with hidden wisdom and new seeds of growth. I thought that was significant. Animals and birds which feed on them often reflected that new nourishment in the form of wisdom and or growth is likely to occur. So I thought we'd focus on that. New growth and wisdom, a 12, the number 12 and the cycle, and the spirituality and honoring the Earth Mother. So that is out of the Ted Andrews book. And now I'm going to look up Turkey in the other book. Let's see if I can find it. There it is, Give with Gratitude and Grace. And our message from the Oracle, Spirit Animal Oracle is this. Turkey's spirit message for you is that you always have the potential for manifesting a rich reality. For the turkey represents generosity and a celebration of abundance through giving to others. Give freely without expectation, and you shall receive, for the manifestation of abundance is happening right now. Align with it by sharing your good fortune with others, whether you give money, loving guidance, the gift of listening, or kindness in any form. Immerse yourself in the flow of generous abundance, being a channel for turkey spirit and the desire of spirit to see all beings experience the blessing of plenty. Give with gratitude and grace from a wellspring of love and compassion, knowing that spirit will respond by giving you all that you need in this moment and all moments to come. The protection message. Since I didn't draw the card, I thought I would read both. So if you were to draw this in reverse, this would be the message. Are you giving in order to receive in kind, keeping tally of how much you have given and what is owed you? This is not the way to experience abundance. When turkey spirit is in the protection position, it is a reminder to let go of any perception of scarcity or fear that if you give too much, you will not have enough for yourself. Use your spiritual practices to reconnect with spirit and remember how it feels to embody abundance, and you will give as much as is needed right now. Know that whatever you need to fill your stores is coming to you right now. Love, prosperity, wisdom, knowledge, and assistance from the allies who are everywhere and want you to be the abundance you seek. Turkey spirit is here to tell you that everything evens out when you are aligned with the law of abundance, as spirit wants you to be. Abundance is yours. Okay, so our message from turkey spirit seems to be the wisdom in sharing, and the wisdom that if we are not afraid to give, then we will receive, and that we need to not be afraid to release what we have to others and know that that abundance will be returned back to us. And I definitely feel that. I feel like even just in my own little way here on this channel that I was guided to start, to just send love to the animal spirits. That's really how it started, was just a very simple prompt that I felt guided to do. It was something small that I could do. Just get on here and send love to the animal spirits. And if anyone joined, great. And if they didn't, it really didn't matter, because I was sending the love out to the universe, to the animal spirits. And that was the goal, and it still is the goal. But what I've discovered in doing this is that as I read these messages, some of them have been incredibly timely. And like I mentioned the other day in the armadillo spirit message, I received almost an immediate blessing from something that I was, had put out there asking for, like kind of a sign, sort of, but kind of something else. And when the video cut off, I was detoured to the Ted Andrews book. And had I not done that, this series of events that kind of led up to this blessing may not have occurred. And so it was a really interesting twist. And at first I was frustrated because the video cut off, but then now that I look back, I think, oh my goodness, I'm so glad the video cut off. So we just never know. We just never know. And we can't, I guess we can't let our 3D mind take over and be logical all the time. Sometimes we have to just accept that whatever is happening in front of us, even if we wouldn't have chosen it, is exactly what was supposed to happen, and that a blessing would come out of it. And even though I knew that, I know that, I guess when you're in the moment and you feel like there's something that you're needing and you're not sure how it's going to happen or how it could possibly work out, and there's no logical explanation or reasoning that you can apply to the situation that you think is going to cause it to work out, like everything seems like there's just no way, I know deep in my heart that Spirit can always make a way. And when I tell you that a way was made that I didn't see coming, that I couldn't have planned on, that involved me doing something and looking at something at an exact timing and catching an opportunity like right in real time, it's just incredible to me. And so I just want to share that with you, and maybe that'll encourage some of you also that are looking at a situation that seems unlikely that a solution is going to come, and something comes out of left field that you couldn't have planned on, and helps to work something out. So anyway, I hope this is helpful today. So let's just take a deep breath. Let's hold it. And exhale. And let's take 2 more, and each time let's hold it for a count of 4 before we exhale. And 1 more. If you feel guided, put your hand on your heart. Imagine sending love to the turkey spirits. We know that every year many turkeys are consumed. And part of a celebration. I think if I ever had to give my life up, like the turkeys do every year as we celebrate Thanksgiving here in North America, and people have a lot of feelings about that, and I'm not here to judge whether Thanksgiving is appropriate or not. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. But what I do want to say is, if my life ever was given up in some way like that, I would hope that it would be in a celebration. I don't know where that's coming from, but that just came through. I think our celebrations probably will change as we move forward in time. I don't know how. But I want to send my gratitude to the turkey spirits. Love, healing, protection. And I want to thank them for the wisdom that they bring through today. Thank thank them for stepping forward. Gratitude too to the authors that have shared some of their wisdom that I'm able to also share forward. It's interesting, there's a lot of energy in the pendulum. And I guess I'm not surprised, since these came through as animals that needed to be focused on seemingly right away. I just realized, just as I said that, it was 15:55 on the timer, so 555, part of that. I've been seeing 555 a lot lately. Okay. All right. Well, I just want to thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. And I'm not sure which animal will be next up, but I have a list of about 6 or 8 yet to move through. So you can look forward to that in the coming days. And I hope you have a great day and a great week wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you next time.